Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Aries, for your meditative session, you guys got the Temperance card. Aries, I feel like there's a time of peace coming, and I really wonder what side of the spectrum you're on, right? Because I feel like Temperance is peace after a time of like karma. You know, I'm getting karma with this a little bit, and it's like I think that you want peace, and I think that you're letting go things that don't bring you peace, right? And it's like you're everything that didn't help you, you're just giving it away. You know what I mean? You're like, just take this. I don't need it anymore, or I don't need to hold on to something anymore. I'm gonna let it go. And you're letting go of a lot of shit, Aries. So I feel really like happy for you guys, because I feel like with everything that you let go, more peace comes to you, right? So if it's a negative thought, you're letting it go. If it's a bad way of thinking, like you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see, you're changing that into a positive. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything that you're letting go is a good thing, and I feel like you're gonna be brought with like so much peace in this new year coming, right? If you go in this way where it's just letting go all the shit that you don't need to hold on to anymore. So that's what I'm getting, Aries, and I feel like you're being helped, right? I always see this Bodhisattva as, you know, it's the same as the angel in the Temperance card in the regular deck. It's someone here that's coming to help you out, right? It's coming to take that pain or that baggage away from you. So I feel like there's sometimes that we can go into this negative state of thought. Like, you know, you see something about an ex or some shit online, and you get like frustrated, and you get, you know, your energy just goes down immediately, like it plummets. And I feel like they're trying to say, like, keep the balance right now. Like, there's always going to be something to trigger you. There's always going to be these little tests in the way, right? You know, an argument in your family happens and your mood just goes down. You know, someone in your family gets sick and you have to take care of them, your mood is like draining. You know, like there's always these little things, but I feel like if you can just keep the balance, right, and know that everything that you don't need to carry, they want to take it from you. Do you know what I'm saying? Or just hand it off, right? Like you don't need it, so just let it go. And yeah, that's what I'm getting, Aries. It's a really positive vibe, but only if you can like be able to hand everything to this Bodhisattva. You feel me? Like, I always saw the Bodhisattva as someone taking things from you, but I feel like you have to hand it to them today. Like, that's how I'm feeling. It's like you have to give it to them. Like, you have to be like cognizant and be like, yeah, I don't want to carry this. Just take it, right? I'm letting this go. And they're going to help you to the best of their ability to help you let that go. So that's what I'm getting, Aries. Let's pull some cards. So Aries, I feel like that song Good Days, I think it's SZA that sings it. Shit, I don't know. I'm going to put it in the link in the description box. That's what's coming for you though, Aries. I'm so happy for you because I see that you're going to drop something. And I think it has to do with love. I think, again, the whole point of the Temperance card was to cause balance, to bring you some sort of balance in your life through letting go. And I think that's exactly the message here. We have the Two of Swords and the Three of Cups. You see how she's just letting that shit go? Like, she's literally handing it off to the dying, like, yo, take this. I don't even know what to do with this. And I feel like we don't do that enough, where we hold on to something because we kind of think it's like precious and we don't want anyone else to touch it. And we're just like, no, this is mine. I'm going to take care of it. And you're just like, nah, I'm good. Just take it. Take this away. Like, take the pain away. Take this person away. Take, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need it anymore. I'm good. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's been a battle for you. It's been a battle of you holding on to this person or this situation. And I feel like you're dealing with someone who is not going to talk shit about this person, but you're dealing with someone who is in King of Cup in reverse. And this person has bought you like straight up suffering. We have the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. This person has made things, they've made your reality feel, it's like you're on this beautiful plane, you're on this like I'm picturing like grass on the floor, like these flowers, like you're in this beautiful place and you can't see it because the energy this person brings to you is like straight up anxiety, straight up stress. Like they don't let you can't see clearly with this person around. And I feel like it's because they withhold. You could be dealing with someone who withholds, right? Because this giving love is in reverse. I feel like you're not going to give any more love to this situation, but I also feel like this could be a form of manipulation that this person does, because that is what a King of Cup is in reverse. A King of Cup is someone who's so insecure that it's like they play a lot of games, right? And it's like they want to have their, have my cake and eat it too. Like they just seem very selfish, you know what I mean? Especially in love. And it's like they could be, who knows what this person is doing, but they've literally betrayed you. They've caused you sleepless nights. They've caused your reality to seem dark, and it's not meant to be dark. Like this 2022 is meant to be this light for you, and that's what I'm getting with this. It's like with the Temperance card, they're coming to bring you that balance in your life that you've been looking for after a time of struggle. And I think for a long time you didn't want to let this person go, and it had something to do with your ego. And I don't think it was like a mean thing, like a mean part of your ego. I think it was more of like, how do I explain this? It's like no, this person, like, it's like, oh, this person is not gonna find anyone better than me. Like, this person and me belong together. Like, something that your ego was holding on to about leaving. And now you don't feel like that anymore. Like, you don't care anymore. And it's good that you don't, because I don't see like this person, I don't know, I don't want to get into them, but I just don't see, like, they're not in a good place right now. And I think you're learning that about them. You know what I mean? It's like, you can wait all you want around for this person, but the only one it seems to be affecting is you. And if they seem to be very selfish in the sense that, maybe they see that they're causing you pain, because in this 10 of Swords story, it's about like this dad and this daughter that go out onto this ship, like this boat and this trip, and she's holding on, like she falls into the water or something, and it's like the boat is gonna capsize or whatever. The boat is gonna go and like turn over, so he cuts off her fingers because she doesn't want to let go, right? She's like, Dad, like, save me. And he's like, no, and he just cuts off her fingers, right? And it's like a betrayal, right? And the person knows that they're betraying the other, right, by cutting them off, like cutting her fingers. So she wouldn't let go of the boat, so he literally chopped her hands off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how gruesome this person seems to be. I don't like this person, I don't like what they do to you. And I feel like with the counselor, I feel like you're just being called to leave them, right? Like, the right thing to do is to let this person go. The right thing to do is to bring balance back into your life. The right thing to do is like, yeah, you held on for as long as you could, right? Like, this person's holding on to the wall too. Like, you held on as long as you could, and they're like, just drop it. Just drop it. It's not, you don't need to carry this shit anymore. Someone who's not reciprocating love, someone who's manipulating you, someone who is, I think, again, it's part of your ego that's hurt. The fact that, like, maybe this person would do this to you. It's like, do you know who I am? Like, the fact that you would do this to me, the fact that you would play me. That's kind of how I feel like the ego is here. It's like the ego is creeping up in a little bit in all these different ways for everybody. It's like, one is like, how could this person do this to me? Like, does this person know who I am? Like, I feel like you want to give yourself importance, but it's like this person is not giving you any importance. So it's like, then you start to doubt yourself and you start to doubt your confidence. And I feel like the whole point here is to just let this person go. Like, they're just saying to let them go. Like, not to be wishy-washy about this decision, to really truly let it go, because I see that there's so much better going for you, right? It's like, once you decide to let go of this shit, right, and you like this person's just dreaming, this is kind of like my Pisces card, the 7 of Cups. It reminds me of Pisces. It's not that someone's indecisive, though. It's that someone has just, like, do you see how she's letting it go? Like, she has nothing in her arms. She's just literally free. And I feel like even with the koi fish, maybe you felt like you couldn't get someone else, right? Like, you felt like this is the best person for me. This person, like, I'm not gonna find anyone better than this person, right? There's that type of mentality. And again, that's like ego, that's fear. So the ego really kind of held you back in a way. And I don't feel, again, it's not like you were being too proud or you were being, you know, there's a lot of forms that the ego can take. And I feel like a lot of it was like to your own demise, where it's like, oh, I can't find someone this good, you know, and I can't find someone who loves me this much. And you can. They're literally saying, like, as soon as you drop it, you go into some sort of like celebration, right? You go into some sort of like happiness. And I feel like, again, it's being swift with the Queen of Swords. It's cutting something out. And yeah, there's going to be an ending, but then with that ending comes this brand new beginning. And I feel like that's what you don't understand. It's like your ego's trying to tell you like you won't find someone better, but you will. Your ego's trying to tell you like not to end this, but once the end comes, look at the beginning. Right? And I feel like maybe there's been a lot of passion between the two of you. Maybe there's a connection here that, again, you feel like you cannot find with someone else, and that's not true. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not true. With the Ace of Wands, it's not true. It's like as soon as you let it go, you get gifted this Ace of Wands. So my advice, Aries, would be to let it go, because you have this brand new beginning. If you feel like you've let it go and you're still in the midst of letting it go, like really let it go. You know what I mean? Don't like half-ass it. Let it go. Like, let this person go. I feel like this person has only caused, look what this person has caused you. Like, I feel like you only look at the positives and you're not looking at the negatives, and all they're showing me are the negatives. So I feel like the negatives outweigh the positives, unfortunately, in this situation. And I feel like it's just time to really let this person go. It will bring balance into your life. It will bring peace into your life. Like, stop holding on to something that, for what? Like, they're telling me for what? Like, for what? Like, what is this person doesn't, I feel like they're not doing shit for you, to be honest. They're not doing shit for you. Let them go. Let them go. The counselors here, they're saying, like, let it go. Aries, let this person go. Let's pull some advice, Aries. So Aries, you guys got Vajrayogini, the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Exactly. Like, it's time to liberate yourself from the situation, from this person. I feel like it's a person in specific. For some reason, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but I feel like it is a lover, like, strongly. King of Cups, manipulative, you know, not good. You already have the wisdom. You've accumulated knowledge, so you already know what you need to do, and what you need to do is walk away. You need to cut this person out, right? It's like very clear here, and only you can liberate yourself. You know what I mean? Like, this person will keep you around forever. Something my grandma used to say, which is funny, is like, a guy never ends a relationship with a girl. A girl is always the one that has to, and the guy will literally, like, if they want to end a relationship, they'll do shady shit and wait for the girl to do it, but they won't like actually do it. And that's how I feel like, I don't know why she says this. It makes me laugh because I feel like she kind of is right. Like, I feel like in this case scenario, this person won't leave you. They're just kind of waiting for you to leave them, and they just keep displaying like worse behavior. And I feel like you're just, you know, you're not ending it because you feel like they might go back to being the way they were. But I feel like here the real message is to leave, and that you can liberate yourself in this situation. What's also interesting is, like, I feel like you're very much disconnected from yourself right now, and I feel like you have to connect back to who it is that you are. And I feel like the advice for that is to connect back to the wild, connect back to nature, get grounded, right? So with Diana, the queen of the wilderness, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. I feel like you lost this connection to the earth, and that's why you're losing yourself in this. Like, if you're connected to the earth, you know, like, the earth always gives, right, without receiving. The earth is always giving us, right? You go outside, you walk in the grass, the earth is going to give you something. Like, animals always give, right? You don't really have to do much for like a dog to come up to you and like be nice to you. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a reason like no animal cards came out, and I feel like it's because you're disconnected. Like, even from the animal deck, like, none of the animals came out, and I feel like it's because of a disconnect within you. And I feel like the disconnect happened because of, I don't want to say this person, but yeah, they had a role to play in this situation, but ultimately it will always come down to you, Aries. So right now it's up to you to cut this person out, right? And it's up to you to choose freedom for yourself, and it's up to you to let this go, and it's up to you to bring peace to yourself. Because I feel like it's like what my grandma's saying, it's like this person will never do it. They'll stay around forever in doing bad behavior. And it's reminding me of the song. It's like a guy's only gonna do what you allow, right? So it's like maybe you've been allowing more and more and more, because maybe you're just more and more in love with this person, and it's sad that someone would take advantage of you like that. But you know what, like this person, like them, do what you need to do to get out of the situation. Connect back to the world, connect back to nature, ground yourself, know that like you have all the love you need around you. Again, with the Temperance card, it's like the love is everywhere, the peace is everywhere. You just have to go and, you know, you just have to go and live. Like once you liberate yourself, you'll see that. And you're never going to be alone. You know what I mean? You're always going to have the world, the universe, this connection, right? But you have to like go seek that connection and stop seeking this one, because this one is ultimately love, and the one that you're leaving, it just seems like it's just betrayal and like shitty, to be honest. So disconnect from this and connect to yourself, connect to love, connect to the world, right? The universe, the animals, the nature, the plants. But yeah, that's what you have to do right now, Aries. So I love you guys. This is kind of like straight, like a deep, straight, kind of mean reading, but it just is what it is. It has to be for someone. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope this reading resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.